on your on Gate. I mean,
Let me check with Christian. Are you listening? Could you check on that, please?
I only saw on your Twitter. The only thing I see is the startup offering, and that was like
Let me check on that.
this. Yeah, it was about the. It was a retweet from January 31. So we don't have any AMA announcements from you guys.
Okay, 1 second. Let me check. Okay, we do have 4 people logged today. Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening. I don't know I don't know why it didn't go out the Twitter. We're trying to find it right now. It should be out. If not, we can schedule. It is really up to you guys.
Sorry, what did you say? Yeah, I think it would be great.
Let me see on the Gate app. Right now we have 8 people watching. And on YouTube, let me check on the app.
Yeah, but maybe if you guys are doing an announcement on Twitter right now, so people can join in, and we can just start off with an introduction, and then it's being recorded, right? So people can always check it later on.
Definitely, yes. Okay, we'll do that then. Okay, everyone, thanks for being here today. Welcome to our AMA today. We're going to be learning more about Sandwich Network. Okay, so Arvi, could you please introduce yourself so that people know who we're talking with?
Yes, of course. So I am Arvi. I'm the COO and co-founder of Sandwich Network. We've been creating Sandwich Network for the last 11, 12 months, last year, essentially. We're creating the most user-friendly DeFi hub for investing and creating decentralized projects, and also tracking your portfolio and essentially every decentralized application you could think of, or you would ever need in one simple to use interface. So yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, no, very, very happy to see you. And it seems like you guys been doing it for a long time. So tell me, what exactly is Sandwich Network? Let's start with that, with the basic, right? What is it?
What is Sandwich Network? So what I like to call it is, I would like to make the comparison with Google. So in Web2, you have Google, and when you create your Google account, you have your Gmail account, and you can use all the applications from the Google ecosystem, right? So with one account, you can use Gmail, you can use Drive, you can use Google Sheets, Drive, whatever. All these useful tools that Google has created for their users. In Web3, that is something that we are doing. You don't have to use your account on Web3, obviously, but you will use your wallet. So you will use your MetaMask or your Trust wallet or whatever non-custodial wallet you need. Within this suite of applications, you can think of Sandwich Launch. So that is a permissionless Launchpad. We have SandwichSAFU. SandwichSAFU is your IDO pad. So if you stake your Sandwich tokens, you're eligible to invest in the most promising early stage startups that will be launched on our Launchpad. You will have your Sandwich tools that will be the competitor of or in competition with DEX tools or Poolcoin, the more established ones. And the last application we are using to complete the ecosystem essentially is SandwichSwap. SandwichSwap is kind of like 1inch. So it's an aggregator you can use from within our ecosystem to access the different DEXs like PancakeSwap, Uniswap, or SushiSwap. It depends on what chain you are on. So yeah, that is basically what we are doing, a complete suite of application with one access through one wallet.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a very comprehensive project. Definitely seems like there's a lot of work behind it. So, what was your motivation for starting it? What got you going?
So actually, me and the team, we are investing in blockchain and crypto since way back 2016. Actually, we were one of the first investors. Two of us were one of the first investors in Neo. And Neo, as you know, is one of the first
Yeah.
ICOs, initial coin offerings
Yeah.
back then. And it was not a lot of money, but just we would uh, yeah, dipping our toes into the water and checking out, okay, how does this work and stuff like that. Um, Move forward to 2021, we saw a lot of retail coming in. Everything is getting a lot easier for people to get to know about blockchain, get to use blockchain applications. Because if you go back in 2016, it was very difficult. You need to have a very high understanding of what works and what doesn't work and how it operates before you could even try something out. But it's the same, and we made huge steps forward. But we think there is something that is missing right now that has been developed for Web 1 and Web 2, and that we are now creating. And the comparison I would like to make is with mailing. When you first started with the internet, people didn't understand that you could send an email um, uh, without I couldn't send an email to you without some kind of landline between us, right? It was very difficult for people to understand. You need to have a high technological skills to send an email. Now everyone with a Gmail account can use it, and why is that? Because it's convenient. Google is the boss in creating user interfaces and the user experience to make it as easy as possible for people to use email. And that is what we are doing for the DeFi world, because we believe that it is like what is called yeah, that is what it is with email, and this is what we are creating for the DeFi world, so people can use and they can understand it is easy, because we want the mainstream adoption and the mass adoption of blockchain technology. We need to make it as easy and accessible to everyone, so even my grandma could operate on our platform, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't get this mainstream adoption. So that's what we are trying to solve.
Okay, that is pretty good. And yeah, to be honest, I think there's a tool needed because there's a lot of people that want to get into DeFi, but it's
Yeah.
most of the platforms sometimes are very complicated. You need to kind of spend some time doing it. So it's really nice that you guys have something that it's easy to use and it's comprehensive, where you just kind of log in and start doing your own thing. From what I get it, kind of like that, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
and
So, but
and yeah, I want to elaborate a little bit on that. If you are
yeah,
checking out our live application right now, we have actually made it as easy as possible with uh, um, every input field has an information bar. So you can go to the information bar and it will, for example, it's like a ticker. No, what is a ticker? So you have information on what is a ticker. So BTC or ETH. Um, um, and for every input field, we have this information available um, to to get people familiar with every slang that is being used in the blockchain space. Because if you are in crypto and blockchain, yeah, you have all these different words, FUD, yeah, the TGE, all these different difficult words that you wouldn't understand necessarily if you are not in blockchain. And we are dissecting all of this with easy to use information, easy to understand information.
okay, that's very amazing. Yeah, I was actually checking it out right now. Okay, guys, I'll raise my voice. I just see people that saying it's not clear enough, so I'm gonna speak up a little bit higher. Okay, so it really does sound very interesting. But at the same time, we've seen a lot
Yeah.
of platforms coming up here that kind of offer
Yeah.
similar solutions. So, what would you say is the competitive
Mhm.
advantage? That one thing that makes sense different?
Yeah, so actually, I don't believe there is some project that has done the same as what we are doing.
Okay.
Per application, there are competitors. So, for example, our permissionless Launchpad is a competitor for Unicrypt or DXL or PinkSale. One of our applications, the SandwichSAFU, is a direct competitor for Polkastadr or DAO Maker. And then one of our applications, Sandwich Tools, is a direct competitor for PooCoin or DEX tools. But all of this mixed together in one simple to use interface, that is the thing that we are innovating in. So we have this easy to use interface because if you ask yourself this question, you are using one of the applications. Why would you go to a separate application that is equally as good, or maybe even a little bit less good, in our opinion, of course? So, for example, you are using our Launchpad. Why would you not use Sandwich Tools if it has the same quality as a different application and you would connect your wallet somewhere else? So you will stay in this ecosystem. And that is the same way Google and essentially, especially Amazon is doing their upselling. Last time I got a discounted offer to be using Amazon streaming services because of a movie that I liked or something, and I started using this service of them. And before I knew it, I got also emails for Alexa. I can use Amazon Web Shop for Amazon Prime services. So they are upselling whenever I'm in this ecosystem because of the convenience of using it. And that is our main selling point. We don't have to be 1,000 times better per competitor. We only have to be as good as them because of the network effect of all these applications being brought together in one simple to use interface and only one time connecting your wallet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty interesting and definitely something needed. Something that's easy, like you said. It's whenever life makes it easier for you, we all have so much to do, so much to go on with life. So any application that will make it easier, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, and
So how about the token? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
last thing
Finish.
for what I want to say, it's the convenience part is essentially what is driving the latest innovation, right? So you have your grocery deliveries, you have your on-demand movies. Who is watching TV anymore? It's all on demand. It's convenient for people to be able to search and use whatever they want when they want it, and it's also for the when we all bring together the tools you will need for creating strategies that can be profitable. So you're investing in pre-sales, private sales, you're creating stuff. If Sandwich Network isn't around right this now, you have a very fragmented market. So you have to know where to go. And this is your starting point. You can log in, connect, or you not log in, you can connect your wallet and you're good to go. You can read the documentation, you can understand everything. We have explained the videos. So you are where you need to be. So you don't have to go around the internet and search on forums. Okay, what tool can I use for this? What tool can I use for that? No, everything is as easy as possible for you guys to use.
That's amazing. That's really good. And so going back to my question, how about the token? Let's understand a little bit how the token works, how it interacts in the ecosystem. Can you tell us a little bit more about the tokenomics?
Yes, of course. So for the sandwich token in general, we are envisioning a couple of things actually. With every application, with every D app added to the ecosystem, the utility of the sandwich token will increase because we have per application there will be some need for sandwich token. So the sandwich token in general for now, because we have finished one of the 4 applications already, it's already done and it's already live on mainnet. People can use it right now if they're listening. And what is happening now, if you have X amount of sandwich tokens in your wallet, you will get a discounted fee on everything you do. So if you are creating a token, you're creating a sale contract, you are locking tokens, team tokens, or whatever, It's all at a discounted rate at 0.1 BNB. And that is 10 times less expensive than our main competitors right now. So that is also one of the biggest things that people can look out for, because if you are a regular user of PinkSale or DXSale, why won't you start creating projects on the Sandwich Launch, Sandwich Beta platform? Because it's 10 times less expensive. The UI is better, UX is better. So that is mainly what the Sandwich token is used for right now, discounted fees. Second thing is when SandwichSAFU or IDO Launchpad, you can stake your Sandwich tokens, and when you have enough staked, you can get allocations in the most promising crypto startups that the Sandwich team has personally looked out for. So we got a lot of applications. So can we launch in your Launchpad? But only the best of the best will be selected, and then people that have staked Sandwich tokens are eligible to invest in those particular projects. So it is one, staking for a tiered system. It is a discounted fees, and then for Sandwich tools is access to exclusive tools like portfolio tracking, dev wallet checking. So if you are invested in a project, you can check the activity of the developer's wallet. So they don't do a rug pull, or they don't send it everything all at once. So those are all things that can be used by users that have X amount of Sandwich tokens. This is what powers the Sandwich ecosystem.
Okay, seems like pretty good use cases, and definitely always discounts are always good to have. And so, what have you guys achieved so far? Let's talk a little bit more about the roadmap. What have you guys been able to accomplish till now? What is coming up?
Yeah.
You know, any exciting news you would like to share? Yeah.
Yes, of course. So what we have been doing for the last 12 months, we don't like people that, like I was saying, we are since 2016, 2017, we have been investing in a lot of projects. Some projects, they have really good pitches, they have really nice pitch deck, they have a really nice website, blah, 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 blah. But what happens is that they are over-promising. And what happens is that people, when they get funds, the investor they invest, they can't deliver on the promises. And that was something that we really didn't want to have. For us. So what we have done instead, we have been bootstrapping and financing the first application ourselves. So we have been working our asses off for the last 5 months creating this application. When finished in beta version, we went to the VCs. We went to 120, 130, 140 different venture capital parties. And a lot of people, they were kind of hesitant to invest because it's a more difficult project to understand than a GameFi project. But nonetheless, there were VCs that were interested. They understand the project. They understand that this is something that can be used, and this is something for the future that can be used regularly on a regular basis than a GameFi project, and this is some kind of like the infrastructure for our next revolution. So we got a lot of funding. We are now done to the last 400K in the initial the public sale. So private sale and seed sale are all done. So that is all that's all great. And we are now moving on to the next phase. Like I was saying, we are listed on Gate. We are going to be listed on MEXC. We are going to be listed on PancakeSwap as a DEX. So yeah, exciting times. And for the product roadmap, that is basically the token roadmap. For the product launch roadmap, the first application is ready, like I was saying. Second application is also ready, but we are releasing it and adding it to the ecosystem 1 week after TG to keep the community engaged. Then after 1 week, so 2 weeks after TG, we have Sandwich tools ready. So we have 3 applications ready, and then we need approximately 4 weeks longer, so 6 weeks after TG, and now we have the fully working ecosystem ready. Sandwich Swap is taking a little bit longer. It's a little bit more difficult for us to finish it. But yeah, 6 weeks after TG, the whole ecosystem is up and running, and after 2 weeks, we have already three launched.
Wow, congratulations on that. Seems like you guys been busy for sure.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah, so a very nice product. I was actually checking it out, earlier on today, and I think it's very easy to use.
Yeah.
It's something, like you guys said, there's nothing very similar in the sense that you have it all, and it's very quite simple to use. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, it's also what I would like to add to this is that we are also talking, and that is what I find personally I'm very proud of, is that we are in good relations now with Chainlink, with Polygon Labs. We are in good relations with Arbitrum One and the Layer 2 solution on Ethereum. So we are migrating our ecosystem not only on Binance Smart Chain, but we are also going to Avalanche, Arbitrum One, Polygon. We will also get the users from those particular chains on board as well.
Okay.
And those guys, they really know what they're doing, of course, because they have created their own blockchain, and they are also really excited. So that is kind of like proof that we are on the right track, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely agree. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to questions from the audience. We have some very interesting things. People apparently want a sandwich. Makes them hungry.
They are hungry.
But yeah, so let's start with the first one. It says just one question, like you're allowing anyone to generate a token. Isn't it like promoting a scam project to be created on your website? Is there any KYC requirements to generate a token? So do you guys have any security measures to avoid
Yeah.
scam tokens to be generated?
Yeah. So this is actually a very good question. What we have done and what we are doing, we have four different applications, right? So we have Sandwich Launch, that is the permissionless Launchpad. That's a protocol that where anyone, also scam projects, they can just create tokens, they can do the launching, whatever. So we are providing a protocol that people can create for all different kind of creative ideas, and that is something that doesn't have know your customer or whatever. It is permissionless. Second thing is, so we are also not promoting anything that is being created on the permissionless launchpad, because like people are saying, there is a chance that there are some bad-minded people. They are creating scam projects but that is crypto, and it is, people need to do their own due diligence before they are investing in anything, right? But that is one side of Sandwich. That is the permissionless launchpad. The second thing that I was talking about, where you have your Sandwich tokens staked, so you can participate in those particular projects. Those are projects of the highest standard that the Sandwich team has personally vetted. We are endorsing them as well. We have been in contact with the founders, and they are also getting promos in or AMAs in our group. They're getting promotions on our channel. We have over 216,000 interested people across our socials. So when people are launching on SandwichSAFU, so the know your customer side of things, the vetted project, people can be rest assured they can invest in those particular projects because we have done the due diligence for them. So they get the mark of Sandwich. This is good. The Sandwich is investing in that, and we have most probably most of the projects that are launched on SandwichSAFU also have private investors in them, so you can rest assured that it's not a scam or whatever. But on the permissionless launchpad, like I was saying, anyone can create it. And that is the nature of crypto, and that is where people need to do their own due diligence really good. Because it could be that there are some bad-minded people that use the protocol for bad things.
Yeah, definitely agree. It's crypto. At the end of the day, we all want crypto to be decentralized, and that means that anyone can create something. So it's up to everyone to be careful about what they invest. But that is a great tip that you gave, right? If you have staking, and then that's a good filter to have. It's not like you have to be like super knowledgeable, but you guys have already done the research. So that's very good to know. This is a good one. Why the name sandwich?
Yeah, because we all like sandwiches, don't we?
You guys were
No, no, no.
hungry when you created the project?
Yeah, we were hungry. We were just sitting at McDonald's. No, no, no. Why sandwich? Because we think for the branding, it's just a very good thing to have, and we really appreciate the work that PancakeSwap has done. So PancakeSwap is one of the first DEXs, of course, on Binance Smart Chain, and they have been incredibly successful. Also, the anonymous and permissionless DEX, right? So there isn't any know your customer going on over there. But that is something that we really appreciated. So very highly technical operations, just like sandwiches. It's an infrastructure project, but with a little bit of a zing to it, with the name and the character we have created. So the character, the name is Sandwich. Also, it's just Sandwich that is the character we have been creating, and it's something that is very brandable. So we have created a lot of announcements with them in it. We are looking at some kind of weekly or monthly update from Sandwich itself, so they can talk in a video, cartoonish video. They can talk about, okay, what tokens has been launched on SandwichSAFU, what are the all-time highs, and just give some updates on things. So yeah, we were inspired by PancakeSwap, and the the brandability of the name and the whole structure. Yes.
Yeah, sounds very good. Yeah, and just making us all hungry, I guess. Okay, for the next one, do you have any plans? Will you have your own blockchain at any point? Is this on the roadmap?
No, it's not on the roadmap. It's also not quite viable, because if you are creating your own, those are actually two way different things. If you are creating a blockchain, blockchain is a technology, of course, and there are people that are way better in creating the basic infrastructure that is being used for blockchain technology than we are. Um, so we are using the Binance Smart Chain, and we are using Polygon, Avalanche, Arbitrum One, and maybe even Solana later on. And that is a whole different beast. It's creating a blockchain is nothing like creating infrastructure or an application on top of a blockchain. So no,
Yeah.
we are not doing. We are not creating our own blockchain. We are using the existing good ones.
Okay, and that's good, because why reinvent the wheel, right? There's already good ones to use, and you can develop new things on top of. Yeah,
Correct.
I agree with. I think it's a good way to go for it. Okay, so how about this one? Obviously, you're now in Gate, so you can obviously purchase Sandwich token in Gate, guys.
Yes.
But is there any other places, or maybe you can also talk about a little bit about how to stake, so people know the steps they need to do?
Yes, of course. So what is happening? We are launching 9 February on Gate. We are launching. It's dual listing on Gate and on MEXC. 2 hours after, we are going to be listed on PancakeSwap. So if we have the initial price discovery, we are opening up the pool for DEX traders as well. And yeah, that is basically our listing schedule. And for staking purposes, we have our own staking pools on Sandwich Network itself. So we are looking for people that have Sandwich tokens. They can send it over to their wallet, and they can stake their Sandwich tokens on Sandwich Network itself. And for a step-by-step guide is being created tomorrow, or maybe a day after, because it's very difficult. It's very hectic time, of course, now. So we will have everything ready tomorrow. And if people need assistance, please ask in the chat, and our mods are happy to assist anyone that has some problems.
That's amazing. Yeah, you guys must be pretty busy launching tomorrow and just going forward. You must be nonstop for sure.
Yeah, 24/7.
Okay, and for, yeah, it's crypto, right? You never stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't go anywhere. Definitely. And for the final one, can you explain a little bit more about your tokenomics distribution? Do you have a set of tokens? How much will they be minted? Do you have any locked by the team? Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Yes, of course. For anyone that is interested, a very detailed explanation on tokenomics and distribution is in our pitch deck. So if you go to the website, you can check it out as well over there. I will do my best to do it right now. The tokenomics distribution, we have, for example, the total amount that can be minted is 1 billion sandwich tokens, and all is minted. So it's capped. There can't be any more minted. How the tokens are locked? It's difficult to. Is it? Can I share my screen, maybe, or is that possible?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can try. To be honest, yeah, you should be able.
Okay, but then it's way easier for me. I can tell something for that. Let me
You'll see
see.
the button at the bottom of your,
Yeah,
live stream. There's
I
a little
see
share
it.
screen
I
over
mean,
there.
I need to get the pitch deck up and running. Let me see.
He's making the sandwich right now, guys. So he's gonna show us how to make a sandwich.
Step by step guide.
Yeah, Kazin, we're not delaying. He's screen, so he's checking it right now. Oh, it seems like I've lost a little bit of connection.
No,
Yeah.
I will open now. I
Okay.
have it here. So I will do this, share my screen, and I are now able to.
Turn that
My
on.
screen is.
Okay, we can see it. Yes,
All right.
we can
Great.
see it.
Okay, so yeah, that's very great. This is our pitch deck. Again, for anyone that is in, it's very easy to understand. It's very easy to learn about what is Sandwich, how can it help me as a trader, how can it help me as a DA user, or as a project creator even. So by all means, check it out. So these are the 4 that I was talking about, right? So this is the permissionless Launchpad. This is the IDO platform. We have been talking about it. So if you are staking your Sandwich tokens, you're eligible to invest in the most promising project that the Sandwich team has selected for you. That is this one. This is the Sandwich tools, and it will be the aggregator. And now we are going to go to the allocation. So what we have been doing, it's a total supply of 1 billion Sandwich tokens. It's on the Binance Smart Chain blockchain. So if you guys can read this on my screen, this is the allocation what we have been doing. So the team has, for example, 15%, and the advisors has 5%, marketing 10, treasury fund 10. Ecosystem incentives is the biggest one. Ecosystem incentives is used for the staking pools. Because everyone that is staking Sandwich, they will need to get a high APY. So they will need to get 200%, 300% per year, right? So that is where the tokens are coming from that people will be getting if they stake the tokens. That is this one. That's the biggest one. Yeah. And for a release schedule, we have been doing it like this. All the private investors have a 1-week cliff. So we have a 1-week cliff, then they get 10% unlocked, and then they have a linear vesting of 12 months. So after 12 months, then they only have their total tokens ready if they want to sell. So this is very safeguarded way of going about it, because we have seen a lot of projects that are being dumped on or stuff like that. We have experienced it in a couple of ones that we have invested in ourselves. So it's very strict with all our investors that they can't, especially not on TG. So because of the 1-week cliff, so they have nothing to sell. And team, for example, because we are in this for the long haul. We believe that we can be as big as Binance or PancakeSwap or whatever in the top 10 tokens if we are moving, making the right steps and keep on adding these applications. So So we have a 6-month cliff, and after these 6 months, only then we'll start our linear vesting. And linear vesting is per day. So every day we will get a very, very small amount of tokens that are being unlocked and sent to the wallet, or can be claimed. So yeah, this is basically the release schedule for the allocation.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, and it seems like you have it all planned, so that's very good because there's no rock pools. Kind of when you see some things that worry you for sure with rock pools, so that's very good to
Yeah.
hear. Very exciting. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing today. Where can people go if they want to learn more and also make sure that they're going to the right places? Where can they go and check the project out? Some people are asking if they can still get whitelisted. How can they
Yeah.
get engaged with SandwichSAFU?
So I will get now the. Let me see. I will get the link to the community chat in here. Actually, we have 2 community chats right now, and the thing is that we have been hitting 200k members. That is the max of the Telegram groups. So we were maxed out. So we have a Sandwich Network Community Chat 1 and a Sandwich Community Chat 2. Those are the 2 official community chats. And then we have an announcement channel. And announcement channel, you can have more. So I can write something in here, or how does it work?
Yeah,
Or only
you can do it
private?
in the chat. Yeah.
You can only do private with the host and other guests, I think.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I'll share it then with the guests.
Yeah, so this is the one of them.
Okay.
The announcement channel
Okay.
is this one. Let me see. This is the announcement channel, the official announcement channel. And then we have the community chat too.
Okay, perfect. How about your
And
website and
yeah, I will send over. This is the community chat too. Now I will send you the website itself, of course. Oh, that's possible. Let me see this here. Oh, sorry, this is the same. It's the same thing again. I will get the.
yeah, the Telegram one. Don't worry.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay,
This
there
is
it is.
a good question that I think we shouldn't miss. And it's somebody's asking, how will the token from VLaunch be distributing and the vesting schedule for that? I think that most
Yeah.
people will have that question.
Yeah, vesting schedule of freelance is the same as the other vesting schedule that I just showed everyone. But for information, specific information on freelance distribution, people should be contacting freelance, because freelance is in charge of their own community and they are in charge of their participants. So for further information on freelance specific questions, I would suggest go to the freelance chat and ask Chris and Mo about their distribution. But the same vesting schedule is on the other ones. It's the same as on freelance. So it's not that freelance has tokens that can be dumped or whatever. It's the same vesting schedule as anyone else.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty amazing. So we'll definitely stay put and go and check out everything that you guys are doing. We're very excited. Guys, remember that at Gate, they're going to launch tomorrow. So if you haven't signed up for that, make sure you go to Gate right now and sign up for their for Sandwich Network's launch. We're going to be so excited to have you. Thank you so much for being here, RV. Anything else that you would like to say to our community?
Yeah, thank you for your time, guys. And yeah, like we are saying, just buy the token on Gate. But even better is come to the chat, keep an eye on the updates, and we would love to see that you are after the launch start using our product as well, because it's live right now. Start using it, try it out, and give us feedback on what can go better, what is good. Yeah, so we would love to get some feedback of you guys. So check it out, and yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll definitely stay pending. We'll go and check out your social media and check it out, the platform. Everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks, RV, for sharing with us. And let's go have a great
No
day.
problem. Okay, thank you very much.
Bye, everyone.
Hey.